Hey guys, I am DC, your host of Barside Jive Live, and it is Thursday, June 27th. Man, the month's almost over and the year's like half over. So, wow, it's, a few months it'll be Halloween, and then another month Thanksgiving, and another month Christmas. And we've wrapped a whole freaking another year. And then 2020, baby, is coming in. So glad you guys are here, but I want to tell you, on this day in 1970, a band called Smile changes their name to Queen and performs for the first time using that name. Well, you know the rest of that story. In 1971, New York's rock and roll venue, the Fillmore East, it closed. The final show featured the Allman Brothers, Edgar Winter, the Beach Boys, and Country Joe McDonald. In 1975, Boner, ZZ Top.
Baby.
They earned their second gold record for their fourth album, Fandango, which includes the top 20 hit Tush. And in 2002, 57-year-old John Entwistle, bassist for The Who was found dead of an apparent heart attack in a Las Vegas hotel room. He was nicknamed Thunder Fingers. He was voted the greatest bassist of all time in a Rolling Stone Readers poll in 2011. Happy 77th birthday to Bruce Johnston, vocalist and guitarist for the Beach Boys. In 1965, Johnston joined the band for live performances, fitting in for the group's co-founder Brian Wilson. He wrote the number one Barry Manilow hit, I Write the Songs, and also sang on the recordings for Elton John's Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me, and several songs on Pink Floyd's album, The Wall. I'm so glad you guys chose to join us on our Thursday night show here at the beautiful Vocal Media Studios in the city of Dallas. This show happens at 7:30 Central Standard Time every freaking Thursday, and this show features original singer-songwriters. This show is also sponsored by
The Zoo
on Vocal,
the world's best rock, and it can be streamed 24/7, 365 at vocalnow.com. And it's always vocal with a
K.
Absolutely. Whether you create music or some other form of art and would like to be featured on one of my shows, or you would like to sponsor or advertise on one of my shows, or maybe you just have an idea or a comment, just shoot me an email. It's dc@barsidejive.com. It's the place to go. And now, Boner, I have a word from Matthew Silver. Are you ready?
Favorite guy.
I know. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go.
Maybe you got those screws tightened up.
Everything in our lives that we do is important. It's our lives that we continually take for granted. And before we know it, our magic is gone. Don't make fun of magic. Don't make fun of love. It's real. Who said you couldn't follow your dreams? Who said the inner wacky child is stupid? It's not stupid. It's who you are. A dreamer, an artist, a creator. Together, we will make magic. The world is not dead. Maybe sometimes you get apathetic and you don't care. I don't want to be nothing absent of passion. Our lives, every single one of them, has importance. Don't let authority stop you from doing what you love. There is no authority. It's an illusion. You are in control. Ah!
Nope, those screws are still loose, man.
Oh, I love the word from Matthew Silver. What an inspiration that dude is, right?
Yeah.
Boner? Yeah.
I'm inspired every time.
Let's move on to something else. And thank Matthew for his
Thank you, Matthew.
latest compilation video. All right, we got the Tipsy Gypsy in the house once again with Bree Akers.
Hello.
Hey, Bree, how are you?
I'm good. How are you tonight?
Good,
Yeah.
good. Doing good. So what do you got for us tonight?
Well, Sunday is Mai Tai Day. So
Oh,
I figured
really?
we'd take advantage of that.
Wow, I would have never known.
Right. So I figured if anybody wants to make a lovely Mai Tai on Sunday, then we can kind of visit back to last week of talking about classic cocktails that you can put a little fun spin on at home. So this is one of them, a good old rum Mai Tai. So
Awesome.
So yes, so if you would like to cheers to kick things off.
Absolutely.
And
Thank you, Bree.
you're welcome.
Looks rather
Cheers.
Cheers.
tasty.
Wait a minute. Listen.
Mmm.
Yeah, Boner got a little crazy.
Man, he did.
Beforehand.
Ooh, that is good. Pineapple.
Yes, so this is a hibiscus Mai Tai, so I just call it a Hai Tai.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so it's really simple. You've just got black spiced rum, hibiscus syrup, some lemon juice, and pineapple juice. So you can make hibiscus syrup at home if you want to get crazy with some hibiscus tea, sugar, and water,
Wow.
or you can buy it in a bottle. So even though last week we talked about fresh is better,
Yes.
for convenience factors, it does come in a bottle, so
Yeah.
you can go get it.
Oh, the fresh, huge difference.
Yes.
Huge.
Huge.
Mm-hmm.
Which you do have like fresh squeezed lemon juice in this one.
Mhm.
So I made sure.
The hands of Bree.
The hands of Bree.
I know.
So talented.
So yeah, I just wanted to celebrate Mai Tai Day with you guys. And I actually got something fun in the mail today from our friends at On the Rocks Premium Cocktails.
Hey,
They
we
sent
like
us-
gifts.
They sent us a Mai Tai.
Wow.
Yes. So I figured we could try the bottled Mai Tai and see how it compares to the real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So-
Wow. It's got a lid on it.
It's got a lid on it.
What do you know? Gee, they do make them.
It's fancy. You guys can look them up. They're on all over the internet. They have premium liquors in them. They ship in fancy
Oh.
boxes.
Oh,
Have different I don't even know what I was saying, but different size bottles. That's what I was saying. So
wow.
if you want to try them or if you're dedicated. So I figured we'd
Yeah.
see how it fares to
Yeah,
a
absolutely.
Mai Tai. So
Yeah.
cheers. Yeah.
Cheers, yeah.
Go.
Mm,
Got
that was
it?
tasty.
Got
That was. Thank you.
it? Well,
Great sound effects, man.
well,
Man, you're a boner of many talents.
Yeah, that's.
don't worry. We'll send the bottle down that way.
I was gonna say man, but you're not a man boner. You're just a boner. Man, that was tasty.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
I actually enjoyed that.
Yeah. Well, now, what was that again?
This is just their bottled Mai Tai.
Let me see that. Bottled Mai Tai.
They sent me an awesome little gift box that had a Cosmo in it,
Man.
a jalapeno margarita in it, and an old fashioned. But yeah, since it just happened to land on the same day that we were talking about Mai Tais,
Cool.
Yeah.
I figured we'd come in and
Ha-
see how a pre-made Mai Tai, because I know a lot of times pre-made cocktails or mixers are a little skeptical or super
Right.
sugary. So I figured
Right.
we'd do a straight up blind taste test on the show today.
20% alcohol by volume, 40 proof. Wow, it's really tasty. I'm digging this.
So would you recommend that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I totally. Hey, I need to get on their mail program.
Yeah.
So
there you
maybe-
go. Well,
Maybe they'll send me a case.
they said they
Try.
they are tuning into the show. So there you go.
Are they really?
Yes.
Hey.
Awesome.
So
Well,
Hello.
yeah.
absolutely. We love your products. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
P.O. Box 2962, Grapevine, Texas, 76099.
There you go on the rocks.
There you go.
Send it up. Send it up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that was good, Bree.
Well, good. I'm glad we can all celebrate Mai Tai Day
Mm-hmm.
together.
Yeah,
I certainly look forward to your segment here.
absolutely.
Just wait till next week. Next week will be fun.
Cool.
All right.
Yes. Well,
We're gonna drink out of a liter bottle.
Let's don't do the
I'm
litter,
thinking
but
about,
the
I'm
litter
thinking,
will
I'm
be
thinking
all
about
right.
litters right now. Yeah, liter bottle.
we'll make it work. We'll
Yeah.
have reusable tumblers because we're going green, right? So
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we
Because we got paper straws.
right. So we'll make it work.
I mean, I missed the plastic straws. I used to be able to chew on those when I was through. But
These are the best.
But if
okay.
you invest in the reusable ones, like the
Mhm.
really thick ones,
Mhm.
that's still going green.
Oh, that's true. I could get me a. Well, no, you.
Crazy
don't-
straw.
Yeah, but that's plastic, right?
Yeah, but like the hard plastic ones,
Yeah.
they're reusable.
Oh,
But you
oh,
can't
that's true.
chew on them.
That's true. No, you can't chew them.
That's
It-
our going green.
Yeah, we'll go
segment
green.
today.
I'll get me a crazy straw.
There you go.
Mm,
Do it on the show.
absolutely.
Well,
Well, Bree.
just the tip for y'all this week actually comes from a rant from a bartender that I saw this week on the good old Facebook.
Awesome.
So
I love tips from Facebook bartenders.
right,
Do you know them?
I actually do know this one,
Do you?
and he has a valid point. Do not refuse to tip just because you don't agree with the restaurant's menu prices.
Mm.
So, had a bartender that got stiffed this week because the person went in for lunch and said that their lunch prices for food was too high. So, naturally, that's the bartender's fault.
Right.
And so they left them 0 tip and left a lovely note on their receipt.
Wow.
So, fun fact, the people behind the bar and your servers, they are not in control of the menu prices. So, please don't take it out on them.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
that is my tip for y'all this week.
That's from someone who's never been in the service industry.
Yeah.
That is true.
absolutely.
That is very true.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, I'm just going to leave y'all with my top shelf event this week, and it is the Fort Worth Beer Festival. It is taking place at the Yard in down on 7th Street in Fort Worth. It's Saturday, the 29th. It starts at noon. You get 12 2-ounce samples. And they're going to have over 30 beers from craft and big breweries, DJs,
Wow.
food trucks, over 15 different beer tents, and portion of the tickets to the event actually benefits CASA of Tarrant County. So
And where's this?
this is
Wow.
at the Yard in Fort Worth. used to be the old Capitol Bar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it is now called the Yard.
Oh, very cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So they are hosting.
God, what would we do without you, Bree?
I know. Here you
We
go.
lost.
Or sober.
Yeah, I know. We can't claim sobriety, can we?
Not today.
Not today. Not any day you show up. But that's okay. That's why you're here.
That's
right.
why we look forward to you coming here.
That's right.
Absolutely. What else, Bree?
That's it. Just follow me on Instagram at It's the Tipsy Gypsy.
It's the Tipsy
It's
Gypsy.
the Tipsy Gypsy. Also, you can see a follow-up of today's show at itsthetipsygypsy.com. And there's also a link on the Instagram page, too, to get you there, so you can't get lost.
There you go.
Right.
You guys follow Bree, and should we tell them
Tell them we have a big news next week.
Okay.
Celebration.
Okay, we'll hold. Okay,
For
but
4th of July. 'Cause
big
it's on
news.
4th of July, yeah.
But it's big news.
Big
You want to
news.
tune in next week.
Right.
Next Thursday, you want to be here at 7:30 because Bree and I have a big announcement.
That's right.
Yeah, it's going to be badass too. So cool. Very cool. Bree, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Keep those drinks a coming.
We love it.
We love it. Oh, man. Boner's favorite.
Here we go.
Man, we are home to some of the best freaking news that you will find nowhere else because no one else is cool enough to do this but us. So, see what I got today for you. Oh, this is a good topic. Global warming activist couple commits suicide after realizing humans exhale CO2. A California couple has ended their life in an attempt to save the planet from global warming, reports the Arcata Herald this week. Dove Sweetwater, 13, and Dusk Lennon, 32, had entered into a suicide pact with several other friends before taking their own lives. Sweetwater and Lennon had met and fallen in love during the annual Patchouli Fest in downtown Arcata a year before the dramatic incident. Although 23 friends had also agreed to the suicide pact, I know what's coming here, only Sweetwater and Lennon apparently put their retreat into action. How can I bear to be a burden to our Mother Earth when we consciously spend our lives producing carbon dioxide by breathing, farting, and burping? Dove Sweetwater wrote in a letter to her parents. Dylan Garfunkel, one of the couple's friends, said that the suicide pact was made during a soul-purifying sweat lodge ceremony involving psychedelic mushrooms, alcohol, heroin, fentanyl, and LSD, and was meant more like a metaphor. Dove Sweetwater, 13, had also recently learned that she was pregnant of her boyfriend, Dusk Lennon, 32, and this realization might have pushed her decision to take her own life, believe her relatives. How can I give birth to a life that will destroy the planet every time it farts, burps, or breathes? How can I live with this on my conscience? Dove Sweetwater painfully acknowledged in her last letter. A 2017 report commissioned by the Rockefeller Foundation estimated that emissions produced by human breathing, belching, and farting, of which carbon dioxide is a principal component, was a major contributor to global warming. The same report estimated that the human population would need to decrease from 7 billion to 500 million by 2050 to curb down global warming successfully and propose sterilization through vaccination and fluoridation of the tap water as a viable means of population control. And there you have it, the news that you won't find anywhere else but right here on Barside Jive Live. So excited to bring it to you.
You know, I could be sad about that, but I'm really not.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Okay, well, hey, I've got a video.
I'm George W. Bush, and I approve this message. In fact, I think it is awesome.
Hey there.
How you doing, America? I hope you're enjoying the freedoms and liberties that we as Americans enjoy. As you well know, ever since I took office, well, things have been really, really bad.
Cut!
That seemed like a good one.
No, you said bad instead of good.
Oh, I'm just finding my groove. I'm getting my groove on, as they say. Ever since I've joined office, things have really, really, really gotten good. Hey, Hollywood, what do you think looks better? How's this? Well, if I go with both, I'll go with the giant shovel and the little tiny thing. However, there are certain liberal agitators out there who'd like you to believe that my administration's not doing such a good job. Of course, these are people such as Howard Stern, Richard Clark, and the news. Is that thing going to be back there the whole time? There's people out there that would like you to believe the economy isn't doing so well. Well, to that I answer, hey, for the 2 million jobs we've lost, that means there's 2 million unemployed people sitting at home watching repeats of quality television, such as The Jeffersons or Facts of Life. And that just equals more ad revenue to radio and TV stations.
Cut!
What do you mean, cut?
That's not what was written.
Well, then you can do it yourself.
We're rolling, Mr. President.
Oh, I didn't see you there. You caught me mending my fences, one of the many things I do here on the ranch. Some of my detractors would like you to think that I'm not a friend of the environment. Well, that's just absolutely wrong. Nothing could be more further from the truth. Good Lord, that's chilling. Those things are about 2 feet away. Oh my God. And lastly, I'd like to bring to light a terrible thing that liberals are trying to do to you.
We're moving on, Mr. President. We're rolling.
And ever since this country was founded 1,000 years ago. So stick with Bushy. And don't listen to liberals or Democrats or other Republicans that make fun of me, or read the news, or watch the news. Thank you, and God bless. I'll use this weapon on that devil horse if I have to.
Mr. President, they're just horses. It's okay.
God, they're so fast. They look like they could strike at any moment.
It's a horse. It's a very friendly horse.
You sure it's not a bear or a puma?
I can assure you they're very harmless.
Someone call Dick Cheney. Get him down here. Help! Help!
Okay. So much for my video from George W. Bush.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got a guest today. We've got Tin Travis here. Tin Man Travis. Haven't seen you in a while.
It's been a little while.
Been a little while.
A little bit.
You know, Tin, he does Texas blues infused psychedelic, psycho, folkabilly, and pretty much everything in between.
It's all good
Just
stuff.
man of many, many, many talents. And I had you on my show. Gosh, I don't know. I don't know if it's been a year, but we loved having you on before, and we had to get you on this one. So I'm so glad you took the time to come by.
Glad to be here.
I know you got a gig here in a little while. So
I
we'll
do.
try to
I do.
rush you out of here. But how are you doing?
Absolutely wonderful.
Are you?
Yeah.
Amy looks like she's doing good.
She's gorgeous.
She hadn't changed a bit. Just, same old gorgeous Amy.
She'd quit shrinking my clothes. We'd be all right.
Yeah. Well, that's what you got them around for, is take care of those things.
Doesn't happen in the washing machine, though. It's on the stove.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a bad problem to have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or a good problem to have,
Whatever.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just how you look at it. So,
Happy.
yeah. Well, happy. Well, I say that love is heavy. Love is very heavy. Love is fattening.
That's pretty heavy, man.
Yeah, very heavy. Yeah, very. So tell us a little bit about what's going on in your life.
Oh, gigging.
Yeah. You're headed to one now,
Sneaking
right?
out, buying guitars.
Oh.
hiding them in the house.
Are you?
Where Amy can't find them.
Yeah.
Sneaking out to guitar shows,
Yeah. Yeah. Do you use the old line?
garden variety addict behavior.
Do you use the line, I've had that forever. It's not new.
Well, there's so many of them now that they're just easy to hide. You just
Yeah.
leave the old ones in front and the new ones in back.
Well, it's a good thing Amy doesn't have a mic.
Yeah, we're up to 116 today. 116
God.
today.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
So if anybody needs a guitar, let me know.
116. Would you really part with any of them?
Oh, for sure. There's a bunch for sale.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah.
Got to sell them off to buy new ones. That's for sure.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Were you at the International Guitar Show?
I was there. I snuck over there without Amy one morning.
Did you? What day did you go?
I think it was a Friday, and then we went back on Sunday.
Oh, okay. I missed you. I was just there Saturday.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, you can catch me out there every year with 2 carts.
Yeah.
My friend Jimmy Wallace owns the show, and this year he was like, he looked over. I had an entourage, a train of 3 people pushing carts with me, because if I push the cart, I don't have to pay $500 for the booth.
Right.
And he's like, hey, we got this thing. It's called a booth. I'm like, yeah, I got carts. So it works pretty well.
Right.
When you're in a booth, one person might see your booth once. When you're up and down the aisles with a cart several times, everybody sees you at least 3 or 4 times.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Eventually, they want to know what's in the box.
Right.
Smart man.
It works.
It works.
Works. It's $500 cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah. Where are you playing tonight?
I'm at the Balcony Club.
Okay.
Junior Clark, we do that every Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. He's good.
Every Wednesday, I'm a open mic host. We cater to singer-songwriters, rappers, spoken word, pretty much anything that you could do on an open mic. I let anybody perform, all ages, as long as you have an adult with you. And we give a cash prize every week. So that's kind of cool. We have a drink sponsor every week from a different liquor, and we have a drink special, and it works on a voting system to where for every drink someone purchases, they receive a ticket that resembles a state fair coupon, if you will, and they write on the back of it, or I guess a raffle ticket would be more appropriate, but they write on the back of it their name of the person they'd like to vote for. We count it up at the end of the night and give somebody cash. The
Awesome.
only rule is for
Cool.
comedians, though, so
Right.
if you are a comedian and you do want to come out and join the High and Tight open mic clique, well, then by all means don't suck, because you only got 2 minutes. Everybody else, you can suck, though. I know how hard guitar can be.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I got another residency on Saturdays at Creech's in Oak Cliff on Davis Street. It's a cool little bakery, cafe, little bistro place. It's delicious. I do that noon to 4, unless I outsource it, because that's kind of early for me. But it's always great talent that's in there.
Right.
Let's see, Friday and Saturday. Where am I? Yes. Saturday I'll be with the Tuxedos, which is one of the acts that I'm in. I call them Paranoid Folk and Roll. Some great music. It's kind of folk and roll, which is
Right.
rock and roll meets folk, but with paranoid lyrics about the government and aliens.
Oh, yeah. You're
that's a
talking
band
my
led by-
language right
yeah.
there, brother.
And the leader of that band's Justin Cash, and he's great. He's an
Yeah.
excellent writer. He's even better of a guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
This will be a cool show. 8 airs at 7:45.
Oh, 8 airs.
I think this Saturday I'm not at Creech's, though. This Saturday I'm in Mansfield 2 to 5 by the Horns Brewing.
Oh, okay.
Cool little spot.
Yeah.
Excellent beer.
Yeah. Is that where that venue you're playing in? Is that in Bishop Arts?
It is in Bishop Arts.
Yeah.
It's on Davis Street.
Yeah. 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 I love that area down there.
Yeah, it's
Really
a great
cool.
area.
Yeah, it really is. Hey, would you mind playing a song for us?
I'll play a song for you.
All right. Well, let's just whenever you're ready. What are you going to play?
I don't know. Something I wrote, I guess.
Yeah, we love the stuff that you write.
Place I'm playing tonight, they're releasing Bob Dylan's new whiskey, Heaven's Door. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah.
but So we'll be doing a bunch of Bob Dylan over there.
Cool.
So I've been learning songs in the car all day long because I've been in the car literally all day.
Wow.
See if we can get some.
Was Amy driving, or
Amy never drives.
so you were driving and playing?
Oh no, I mean I wasn't actually playing them on the guitar. I was
In your-
playing them on my streaming service of choice.
Oh.
I don't know. Can you hear that?
Oh yeah.
That's good.
So this is a little song called "I'll Never Change." I was actually given the authority to consider it a co-write. Well, I'll just play the song for you. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I snored my breakfast off my bathroom mirror. I sip Tennessee whiskey, I drink Lone Star beer. And I don't see nothing wrong with the things I've done. It's just a boatload of smoke, a short shotgun. You see, the system won't let me make it. They pass their laws, I'm the first to break them. I can't get ahead with running behind. They say I'm too hard-headed. I won't change my mind, I won't change. I like me this way, I won't change. They told me one day, they said the taxes and death must always remain. Forget about me, I ain't gonna change, I won't change. Oh, my friends switched to Evos, I still ride a pan. I guess you could call me a nostalgic man, 'cause they ain't ever cooked nothing like Jack Daniel Black. Riding around in antique Cadillacs, you see, society won't let me make it. They start their trends, I'm the first to break them. I can't get ahead, we're running behind. They say I'm too hard-headed. I won't change my mind, I won't change. I like me this way, I won't change. They told me one day that taxes and death must always remain. Well, just forget about me, I ain't gonna change, I won't change. I won't change. Now, a good friend of mine named Christopher Arneson, he actually wrote this song, and he was one giant of a man. He stood at about 6'9", weighed 420 pounds, and I met him on all-expense vacation by yours truly, Uncle Sam. And although I do tip my hat to those that have proudly served this country for us, Uncle Sam sent me and CA to a whole different resort, if you know what I mean. Like I said, he was a giant of a man. He was 6'9", over 400 pounds. He's a 1% biker out of northwestern Nebraska, where he rode for an organization called the Joker's Wild, and he proudly held down the rank of Sergeant of Arms. He just so happened to be a great songwriter too, and now if he wasn't, I would not have looked up at CA and said, "Hey CA, you suck at writing songs," and I chalked that up to my dear mother teaching me the laws of self-preservation. But he was a great songwriter, and he taught me something about writing songs that I'd like to share with you today, something that I share almost every time I play. And that's that a songwriter works in gray. And I said, CA, could you explain that for me? He said, it's real easy, you just do a few things, and this is what he told me. You take the black and the white, you take the wrong and the right, you take the truth and the fiction, you start mixing till someone comes out with a shade of gray that everybody can comprehend. And then he told me for some people it takes 50 of them. I said, CA, I don't know if I'll need 50 shades of gray, but a touch of gray will do, 'cause I do love the Grateful Dead. Being such a good songwriter, you never know when they're telling the truth, or if it's something that they completely made up, or a mix of two, or a shade of gray, if you will. But I knew without a doubt that day in that back federal prison staircase in a rec center where he was strumming a guitar that he was being 100% true when he stared down at me and he said these words to start off this song that I'm playing for you right now. And he told me, Well, I snort my breakfast off my bathroom mirror. I sip Tennessee whiskey and Lone Star beer. I don't see nothing wrong. Them things I done, it's just a boatload of dope and a short shotgun. You see, the system won't let me make it. They pass their laws, I'm the first to break them, and I can't get ahead. I'm running behind, they say I'm too hard-headed. I won't change my mind, I won't change. I like me this way, I won't change. See, they told me one day, they said taxes and death must always remain. Just forget about me, I ain't gonna change. Lord knows I won't change.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think CA's back on vacation, but, he said he would never change. That includes his Facebook picture for about a year and a half now, so that probably means he doesn't have the FB right now.
Right.
Or the IG or any of those facets.
Man, that's good stuff, Ten.
Oh, thank you. So
Very
much.
good.
Man.
Very good.
Well, what's your favorite part of, about what you do?
Oh, I really like the booze.
He's a fan of Brie already.
Hey,
I mean, like the BOOS. Some people boo me. No,
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
The booze, yeah. I love the booze.
Yeah.
Free booze you can't beat,
Yeah. So what's your favorite part?
I just love it. If I'm not working, if I'm actually not out at a gig working, I'm out playing every night, period.
Yeah.
At a free blues jam, at a friend's, co-worker peers, open mic, anywhere out there. If I'm not doing that, we're out listening to it.
Yeah.
And bless Amy's heart, because I rip and run her down that road, But it's just going to keep getting more intense.
Right.
I just love to play.
Yeah.
I do it for free. It's great that I'm full time now. I'm gonna play over 250 times this year, so
Wow.
it's
Wow.
it's just a blessing in itself. But just the people, everything. You never know who you're gonna meet. You never know who you're gonna run into. It's always gonna be something different. That's why when Amy's like, "I'm gonna stay home tonight," you get down there and you're like, "Hey man, Dave Chappelle just walked into the Free Man." Or, "Oh, well, you just missed Vinnie Paul." Rest in peace, Vinnie. But,
Right. Right.
you just
Right.
never know.
Right.
Jack Black, somebody. Because a lot of my business is done in Deep Ellum,
Right.
It's booming again.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And so that brings in all the big wigs.
Yep.
It really does.
Yeah.
It's,
What are your favorite venues down there?
High and Top Barbershop, Freeman Cajun Cafe, St. Pete's Dancing Marlin. It's a restaurant. They have live music, though. I play there sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Adair's. 2626 Commerce.
Yeah.
I'll be there Saturday night at 7:45.
God. How long have they been
Paranoid
there?
Folk and Roll. Adair's been there a long time. They moved there from another location, so I don't even know how long they've been open.
Yeah.
They've been down there as long as I could remember. But I like the place next door, Freeman Cajun Cafe. It's used to be Soul's Taco Lounge. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Yeah.
And that's great. John Jay's done amazing things down there. He has bought out the section next to him. That was a museum, and so he has Bourbon Street and Frenchman Street. He's got two bars next to each other, and they're both the Freeman. So
Right.
Corey Good at High and Top Barber Shop. He's just a killer dude. He takes real good care of us, and he works me all he can. He owns a couple of places down there, 2 or 3 bars, and
Right.
then my good friend John that owns the Deep Ellum Art Company is doing some good things down there.
Oh
He has
yeah,
some
John's a good dude.
killer acts that come in, because I like jam band music. I do play a lot. I play everything. I'm kind of a man of many faces and styles, just to
Right.
fill out the books. I just
Sure.
do whatever. But John LaRue at Deep Ellum Art Company, if you haven't been over there, you got to get out there.
Oh, I've been there. Yeah, I met him. He's a good dude. Yeah, and I like what he's got going on with art and music.
It's very cool.
There's a cool vibe in
It's a
this
collective
place.
thing,
Yeah. I got to hang out with him one evening on the patio, and he's a cool guy.
super cool.
So, what is your least favorite thing about what you do, Tien?
Oh my goodness. Requests. Song requests.
Really?
Lame song requests. you know.
Like, shoot me some
all
examples.
all the obvious, everybody knows the obvious is Sweet Home Alabama and
Free Bird.
Free Bird and Stairway, and then I get like I had a guy came up to me. I was playing at a place called the Common Table. It's over in Uptown.
Uh-huh.
And he comes up to me and he's like, "Hey man," and I'm in the middle of a song. They do this while you're singing, like right in the middle of a song. They come up to you and they're like, so I go to a solo section and let my buddy that plays with me take a little lead because we switch lead guitar back and forth, and so I'm just holding down the rhythm, which I can do and talk at the same time, obviously, because I can sing and strum, but I can't sing, strum, and talk at the same time. So
Right.
I had to pass it to my buddy, and I'm talking to him. He's like, "Hey, man, can you play me some Nickelback?"
Oh, no.
And I try to give him
Oh, God.
the most blood-curdling stare that my mother taught me,
Yeah.
which was a lot when I was growing up. I got that
Yeah.
stare all
Oh, I
the
know
time.
that stare.
And I tried to give him that stare, and he was like, well, he like realized it. And I was like, no, bro, I don't play any Nickelback. He was like, well, help me out here, man. I'm not really in the loop. Just give me the most mainstream thing you have. And then he asked for Luke Bryan. And I said, well, if they're not on this guitar right here, I'm probably not
You're not
going to
gonna
play
play.
them, And there's some good ones on here like Steve Earle and Ray Wiley Hubbard and Robert Earl Keen and Michael Martin Murphy and Willis Allen Ramsey. And then I've got Ray Wiley Hubbard's drummer, who I had to get to sign so his son would sign it, so his dad would sign it. And I got
Family
Michael
thing.
Martin Murphy's son to sign it, so his dad would sign it. But yeah, the requests and and people just walk up and they'll just get on the stage, drunk girls or whatever, and they want to grab the microphone, and it's like,
Karaoke.
if I came down there to your marketing office at prime time for you at 10 o'clock in the morning down in downtown Dallas and just walk in and just sit on your desk and start playing with your pencils, is that cool?
Yeah.
It's not that cool.
Right.
I
Right.
actually enjoy that.
It's a true story. It happens
Yeah.
all the time.
It would be cool for him to really do it.
That's what I'm saying. I'd be down for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't mind people coming up on stage. We just want to give you permission,
Right. Right.
If you have talent or something, you never know. That same night at the Common Tables, some chicks came up, and I'm not trying to be stereotypical, but had the whole Uptown look and vibe, and they were like, can our friend sing? She can sing. We were like, yeah, sure. And she was like, well, what songs do you know? And they were like, oh, we heard you playing that little intro to that Michael Jackson tune. And I was like, yeah, it's just an intro, but I'm not really into his whole thing, I'm not going to. And she was like, well, do you know Tennessee Whiskey? And I was like, oh, here we go. I've played it 100 times. And I was like, yeah. I played it, and she killed it. And then both her friends got up there and started singing harmony with her, and people put like $20 in our tip jar, and that was the last money in the tip jar for the rest of the night. So, like, yeah, you're welcome on our stage, but please respect the stage. This is where we work and make a living, and I respect it,
Yeah.
Another thing I don't like is coming into a venue where a band has been prior to me, and we get there and it's from the night before. There's just trash on the stage and stuff like that. It's just like tacky to me. You got to respect the stage. It's where it all happens.
Right.
A different place.
Right. Right. Those are some good information right there. Real good information.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind playing us another 10?
Yeah, I'll play another one.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody's a fan of David Hasselhoff.
Oh, yeah.
A huge David Hasselhoff fan. Especially after that video of him and his daughter with the cheeseburgers. And it's a song I wrote about him. I'm just kidding. I wrote the song about myself, but it is called Knight Rider. If you remember the Michael Knight days.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I was too young for that.
being a musician, you know, you become a night rider. It's like almost vampirish. I mean, I like a tan, but I like sleep better. And screws the lid off his flask, finishes his last drop of drink. He regrets that he didn't fill the glass, empty in his sink. While he rides at night, tells himself a liquid lie and he hopes it'll help him make it through. And he prays every night in the drink he'll find some truth. While he rides at night. Well, he rides through the night, still he doesn't know where he'll go. Well, he rides through the night till the sunlight steals his soul. He rides through the night, yes, until he can ride no more. He lights the last bit of smoke at the corner of his bag. And he regrets that he didn't bring the rest, the stash that he had. While he rides at night. Well, he sparks up his Zippo and it smells such a cold blue flame. And he exhales a cloud full of 37 years of pain. While he rides at night. Well, he rides through the night, still he doesn't know where he'll go. He rides through the night till the sunlight steals his soul. He rides through the night, yes, until he can ride no more. Lights his last Marlboro red cigarette. Then he contemplates his life that's been full of so much dang regret. While he rides at night. Purple, pink, baby blue, then out come the sun. Then he pulls over, lays it down because his day, well, it's done. He only rides at night. Well, he rides through the night, still he doesn't know where he'll go. Well, he rides through the night till the sunlight steals his soul. Well, he rides through the night, yes, until he can ride no more. Well, he rides through the night, yes, until he can ride no more. Well, he rides through the night, yes, until he can ride no more.
Whoa, man. All right.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, Tim, we could spend another couple hours listening to you play, but I know you got a gig and you probably need to take off. But I want to have you back before the end of the year, and we'll make sure we've got plenty of time, and because I'd love for you to play a little more for us.
Yeah. I'll play you one more.
Do you have time?
One more.
Okay, man. Let's do it.
You know. Oh, mercy. You got to be comfortable when you play, you know.
How's that chair?
It's great.
Now that I mention it.
It's amazing. Man, that sounds pretty good right there. Well, I sing these songs straight from my heart. I strum my heart with this guitar. And you might catch me playing on the stage down at y'all's local college dive bar. Scuffed up boots, flat cap, pearl snap, chain wallet, man. I finally quit smoking reds. But if you're lucky, you can catch me in the parking lot with the band while we're smoking the meds. That's right, I've been around the block. See, I played my hand, I shot the dice. I hate staring at the hands on the clock, 'cause they sent me to prison more than twice. They said I'm a criminal, a crook, a hillbound, hillbilly, hedonistic hippie pothead, with a special thanks to Stevie Ray, Willie and Elvis, Steve Earle, the Grateful Dead, 'cause they made me a honky-tonk all-star. I wrote this book on drinking, and I thought that I could handle one more shot. Man, hell, that's what I get for thinking. Then those police pulled me over, and they sent me right back to the pen. And the whole time that I was there, I was cooking the hooch for all my friends. By gosh, I'd like to raise a toast, you know. I'd like to raise a toast to y'all. I hope that you get home safely with everything you do. I've never been one to copyright and infringe on bands per se like Metallica, but all these songs are sad but true. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
See, by gosh, I'd like to raise a toast, and I've got just one last thing to say. If you choose your battles wisely, you'll live yet to fight another day. So you might want to take it easy if you've got to drive tonight. 'Cause I found out that those flashing red and blues, well, they ain't neon lights. Not for an old a honky-tonk all-star that loves to drink. And I can slide and glide and cut in sawdust while the neon lights forever blink. Yeah, my preacher man told me I was going to hell. Said, 10, boy, you living in sin. I said, if that's the case, all my friends are already in hell. They're cooking shine for the rest of them, 'cause we're all honky-tonk all-stars. Yes, we love to drink. We love the sound of those neon lights as they blink, blink, blink. Yeah, we ain't no weekend warriors. We do it 7 nights a week and again. Well, we're professional honky-tonk all-stars. I'd like to say, God bless you, my friends, for being some honky-tonkin', a Barside jiving, all-stars, yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. I can't appreciate it.
You're the man.
Oh, thank
Hey,
you so much.
before you go, got a little featured cigar segment, and I want you to tell them what you got me. Ken's a big cigar smoker.
That's one of the things I love about the music industry is I have plenty of time for a good smoke and a tasty bourbon. But that's one of my favorites. It's called the Tea. It's not because I'm biased about teas and everything. 10 Travis and 10 and Tonic and
Right.
But
Right.
it's a really good cigar. It's a collaboration of 3 like epic rollers: Matt Booth, Robert Caldwell, and AJ Fernandez. And
Right.
that's what they came up with. So box press number, dark wrapper Maduro,
Right.
tasty treats,
Absolutely.
Nicaraguan. Love Nicaraguan cigars
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
for sure.
Ken, thank you so much. man.
Enjoy that.
Oh, absolutely. It's all gonna be you, brother.
All right.
When I
man.
smoke it, yeah, absolutely. Wish you could hang around and smoke one with me.
Me too.
Yeah,
I really do.
but I know you got to go to work. Playtime's over, right, Amy?
It doesn't ever feel like work. It really doesn't.
I know, but it's a paying gig.
And there's a couple places that it does feel like work,
Yeah,
Places like when their barbecue is more important than me playing up there. I'm
right.
I'm an
Yeah.
attention fiend, I expect your attention when I play.
Absolutely,
I'm not a
absolutely.
jukebox, that's for sure.
Right. Well, we appreciate you very much. I know I've asked you.
His sound effects were so much better than mine.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
that's a good.
good.
That's a
Good
bad
one.
sound, though, man. It's a bad sound. It means it's over. It's kind of like the song's over. The drink
Turn
is
out the
done.
lights.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I appreciate that shout out to Barside Jive in that last song.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
That's one of my little things I do, you know.
yeah.
People were like, how do you keep getting invited back to all these gigs? And it's like, it's not talent.
Oh, I don't know about that.
It's not talent. It's not songs. It's not the ability to play. It's just being nice to people,
Yeah,
you
Well,
know, and
that-
giving them shout outs. Take care of your bartenders and servers.
right. No, that's
We love
huge.
tips too. Just put the tip in, you know.
It is huge. But when you personalize a song for them, that's pretty big.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. They like it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Always remember to tip your bartenders.
absolutely.
Yes.
Musicians love the tip too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you can even put, you could put 2 tips in a musician's case. They won't mind. That'd be a set of tips.
Yeah.
I mean, you could even make them big. You know, there'd be a
Right.
set of big tips. Who doesn't like a set of big tips, you know?
That, nothing like a big tip.
Especially a set.
Yeah.
Set of big tips.
A set of big tips. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Tim, we appreciate it. You need to slide out,
Thank
brother.
you so much. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Go ahead and slide out if you need
All right.
to.
Y'all have
We put your guitar case in the hallway
day,
for a
great
quick,
day.
quick getaway.
perfect.
And we want to have you on again before the end of the year. So hopefully you'll come back.
I will.
Maybe you come back
Anytime.
around Christmas and we'll do some holiday songs.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
I'll bring my bass player.
Hey, that'd be fun.
He writes Christmas songs.
Does he?
They're a little.
Yeah, that's cool. We'll do them. It's the great format for those.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
Sure.
totally do that. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right, brother. It's good to see you.
Thank y'all.
Thank you so
Enjoyed it.
much. Thanks, Amy.
Good
I don't even
job,
have
man.
to unplug. I don't even have to unplug. This is amazing. This was
Yeah.
unplugged, by the way.
Yeah, right. Ten Travis, Unplugged. We're so glad to have him. Such a talented guy, and we love having him on our show and hope to have him back before the end of the year. And I just appreciate him giving me a few minutes of his time before he goes on into his paying gig. But we do have a featured cigar segment, and it is sponsored by Old Grapevine Cigar and Tobacco Shop, located in historic downtown Grapevine, Texas. And today, let's see what we're featuring today. Well, we are featuring, hopefully you can see that, but we're featuring the Padilla Special Edition limited release for the great state of Texas, the Padilla Spirit of San Jacinto. The name references the Battle of San Jacinto in an 1836 fight that cemented Texas independence from Mexico. This stick was made just for retailers in Texas, with a portion of the proceeds donated to the Texas Cigar Merchants Association, the TXCMA. The blend uses a Cuban seed, Brazilian wrapper, and Ecuadorian binder and fillers from the Dominican Republic and Nicaragua. Only 100 boxes of these cigars were made, so stop by Old Grapevine Cigar and Tobacco Shop and see Denna, Tom, or Kenny. Mention Barside Jive for 10% off your purchase. We just concluded our second cigars and ciders event last Saturday and pulled it off successfully. Bree came by and met some folks, right, Bree?
That's right. It's a good old time. Can't wait till next month.
Yeah, and took a picture of some ciders I saw.
Yes.
Yeah. And Shasta was there and took some pictures, and we'll be seeing those on Facebook soon, right, Shasta? Yeah, and what else I got, guys? I think that's it. We're into final notes already. So Vocal Now is about everything vocal, and that's vocal with a K. Download the app so you can listen to The Zoo.
The Zoo.
On Vocal.
Or go to Barside Jive and watch all our content. BarsideJive.com is about everything DC that I'm involved in. And my show today has also been brought to you by Hip and Hippie. Hip and Hippie is a planet-loving company known for its high-quality, earth-friendly, 100% recyclable candle line and natural body care products. It's no wonder eco-supporting people love Hip and Hippie, hipandhippie.com. Thanks to Shasta, our show photographer. We keep her busy. We have some awesome photos that she took down on our trip to Bishop Arts the other day, and her amazing talent can be found at shastadbellaphotography.com. I also want to thank Jay and Jimmy, our production team, for all those guys do for us. Jay, are you awake?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, Jay, I'm glad I got you. Hey, tell me, do you have any words of wisdom?
I think that's going to have to be next show.
Oh, the next show.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I get it. So this is just like every show, it will be the next show?
exactly.
Jay, I really want you to focus on this. I really want you to think about a word of wisdom. Or
Just
words.
A word or
You can just do a word. I'll be happy if you just do a word, but most people would be words. But I know that, that it's been a challenge for you. So if you just come up with a word of wisdom for us next week, we think that'd be cruel.
Just one word?
Yeah, just one word.
I'm not sure, but I think I can do that.
Okay. All right. Next week, we'll find out. Okay, guys, my parting thought is if you don't go after what you want, you will never, ever have it. If you don't ask, the answer will always be no. If you do not step forward, you will always be in the same place. Okay, guys, that's it. So we are out of here. We appreciate you watching the show. Thanks so much for being here, and be kind to one another. Keep it real. Keep on rocking. We will see you next Thursday, 7:30 p.m. right here, Vocal Media Studios. Vocal with a
Hey.
absolutely. And keep on rocking. Did I say that? And we're in Dallas, and end of show.
Rock on, brother.
Push end of show. Whatever. See you guys next time.
Man, he was good.
Very.
Good.
Yeah, he's very
I missed him